at the gateway to the West. St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals baseball is straight ahead. Next on the show. Next up is who?
That is the shortstop, number 60.
First pitch on the way, and that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting seventh.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
To the plate now, Chen, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Next to hit, he bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 52.
Next it'll be Chen. He singled in his first AB. The pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Chen, a native of Taiwan. This is his first year at the big league level. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action. And
he chased it in the dirt. Molina gathers. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Now it'll be grounded out in his last at-bat.
Now batting, number 60.
Wainwright looks in. Here's the first pitch. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. 2 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the pitch.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside
52.
that ball for a soft liner in his center field.
At the plate, Chen, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Carlson gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for LA. They're up 2-0. Next to dig in, Poole singled in his last at bat.
Number 60.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Chen, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's running. High chopper over to first. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. Dodgers leave 1, but they're in front 4-0.
For St. Louis, the catcher.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Quo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Oh, and 1 the count to Molina. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as he'll take a look at ball 1. Molina aboard here at first with nobody out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 2 balls and a strike. Quo has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
And the count will be full. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul
The
DeYoung.
next to bat for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Andrew
attention,
Kisner
please.
will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Andrew Kisner.
He's set. Here it comes. As it's grounded sharply to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. They trail here 4-0.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-1 the final tally today. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Julio Urias earns the victory on the mound. Adam Wainwright pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.